Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we're going to give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, who rule well, teach well, being a great example to Israel, minding the elect, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerely, their great song. Alright, we're GMS Business Camp. Alright, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we come with a lesson, man. I'm going to hand it to the brother. I hope you brothers edified while we're at a lowdown, man.
Yeah, the lesson basically is label for spiritual riches. You know, label for that, because we know carnal riches ain't going to save you. We know at this time, you know, according to 1 Corinthians 7:31, the fashion of this world pass away. Meaning what? All these things that we see now is temporary. Everything we see now is temporary. So what we should be laboring for is spiritual riches. We should be in that mindset of chasing the bag. You know? Because, hey, you chasing the bag, you still have a slave, you still have a slave mentality, man. Because in the kingdom of heaven, the money gonna make itself, man. You know? And we gonna need to withdraw our spiritual bank accounts during the evil times that is coming, man. So let's just keep on, you know, pushing and laboring in that vineyard, man. You know? So we gonna start in Proverbs.
This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 4. Labor not to be rich, cease from thine own wisdom.
Wait, labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom, man. You see, the scriptures tell us what to do. Hey, Lord, gotta pray on our daily bread, man. You know, it say a man that watching for riches take away sleep. We're from the paraphrasing it, man. You know, so hey, you got niggas, celebrities, Kevin Gates. I don't get tired and whoop to whoop. Hey, scriptures telling us not to labor for riches, man. What's that? Feed get Proverbs 30 real quick. Feed me with food convenient for me. Oh, they're 29.
Okay, alright.
This is Proverbs 30 and 8.
God.
It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me.
I mean what? Be content, be in balance, man. You know? Don't get me wrong, money's a defense. You see? Read the next one.
It says, lest I be full and deny thee.
Right, lest I get a lot of money and deny the Lord, man. Like some of these celebrities, when they get on their come up, so to speak. I did. I'm self-made. I'm independent. They forget the Lord. Go ahead.
And say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain.
Exactly. That's why we ask the Lord for our daily bread. Feed me with food convenient for me, man. Our daily bread, man. Keep our balance, man.
Right, that's why the scripture speaks about being content. Being content with what you have, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's all about. Like you said, going to your daily bread. It's a balance, man. Because everything goes back to casting our burden upon Yahweh Shema Shai, man, because he the one that provide for us, man, daily. You know, so we the things that we're doing now, storing our treasures up in heaven, is going to by just doing the work, man. You know, what you got to do,
back in Proverbs 23, verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
Meaning what? So you make the money, it drop out your pocket. You know, so you make the money, Esau got a hand in it, taxes. Hay got 1 to 6, you know, fill it bags full of holes, you know?
Yeah, brother can grab that.
Hay got 1 to 6.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to spend the money than make the money.
It's already gone before you even, especially on these job sites. Yeah. When you get, you get paid on a Friday, and shit, you already counting up, I gotta pay my car note, I gotta pay the light bill, I gotta put something on this, I gotta put something on that. So as soon as you get the check and go cash it, it's already gone. That's why I say it's fly away as wings, man. Because soon you get it, it's already gone, man. Because everything is already accounted for due to what? The bills, man. Due to what? The curses. Because what the scripture say in Deuteronomy 28, I think that's 28 and 37, I'm thinking.
For one need or all things?
No, cursed out in the field, our baskets.
Oh.
You know, so that's a curse, man. You know? You got the Haggai 1 and 6.
We got it.
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Haggai 1 and 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Right, we do all this labor. When I say he shall wear out the saints. Man, we come on, man. We labor, man, in these warehouses, man. Because that was mostly predominant Jake in the warehouses.
Yeah.
You know, much labor. But guess what? You bringing in $300, $400. That's not enough to survive, man.
Shit, your paycheck 400. Shit, you know Esau taxing you, so you probably bring home about 200. No, hey, not you probably on child support.
Yeah, and that's another 100 and something, 200 coming out your check.
Yep. Hey, that's why Lamentations 5:5 say we labor we had no rest. I feed on persecutions,
Yeah,
man.
they are next on the persecution.
Go ahead.
Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
That's right.
And ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
That's right, man. So you'll never have enough. You will only have what the Lord allow you to have, and that's your daily substance, man. You know, that's your daily bread.
It's because this not our rest, Micah 2:10.
Yeah.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag full of holes.
Full of holes, man. It's like filling a basket up with holes with water in it. Shit, just go
Right
right
out.
ain't gonna never work, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's it on that. You got Proverbs 11.
John. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death.
This you want to speak on that?
Yeah, I mean it's plain and simple. Hey, you can be have Jeff Bezos money, but once those nukes drop, where's that gonna get you?
Yeah.
But on the flip side, hey, we're what does it say in Revelation? That I know thy work and thou in poverty,
Yeah.
but thou art rich, because real riches is in righteousness and wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Shah's law, statutes, and commandments and prophecies.
Yeah.
That's the stability of that time.
Like it, man. What's that? Real quick, go ahead and get 2 Corinthians 8 and 9.
2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9.
Yeah. Because the real riches is knowing this Bible, man. Knowing, understanding, knowing the judgment of the Lord, man. This will make you rich in the spirit, rich in faith.
It's on the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9. And it reads, For ye know the grace of our Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich.
Yeah, that one there, but that's a good one, though. The part of Romans, that is a good one. You know, but hey, that is a good one, because the Lord, he became poor for our sake, man. You see? How much more of us, man? That's why it's good to say, labor not to be rich. The money come up in and goddamn it. It's temporary.
I got it right here.
It's not real money, man.
1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right, niggas killing, you want to speak on it?
You got it, bro.
You read against it?
It says, 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows.
Exactly, man. We said love of money is the root of all evil, man. Cause niggas kill each other for $1, man.
Right.
Look what on the back of the dollar bill. Wickedness, man.
Hey, and like you were just saying, the money this ain't even real money. But Jake, not even real wealth, man. But Jake will, if he get the opportunity, man, bust you upside your head and put you to death, man, behind some FRNs, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's you got it,
That's what I'm saying, like TD Jakes.
Yeah.
TD Snakes, man. These false pastors, they do it deceiving for filthy lucre's sake. Money not wicked, man.
Right.
Money not evil. It say money is a defense, man. You know?
I got one more. This is Luke 12:15, and he said to them, Take heed and beware of covetousness, where a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. So your life is not based on what you have, man. It's based on the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, which is his word. You got to remember saying, store your treasures up in heaven, man. But no man can come through and steal. Alright, so the possession you have is the possession the Lord gave you for certain things in the world. That's why I say you use the world, don't abuse the world, man.
That's the word passed away. That's why back in Psalms, what's that, 37? You read that again?
37:16.
Yeah.
In this book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 16, it says, "A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked."
Right, it said the little that a righteous man had. Because what's going to deliver him? The righteousness of that servant. Not your money. It said, riches profit not. They are wrath, man. Neither they gold nor the silver going to deliver them, man.
And you can have everything in the world, but you ain't got the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding. You done for. Because what it said, riches profit nothing. So how can you be delivered with everything with all that money you got? Like a Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? He got everything. But guess what? Nigga still gonna die. Why? Because he don't have the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. He don't have this knowledge. He don't have this understanding. Jay-Z, you know, Jesus, all these rappers and entertainers, they gonna die because they don't have the spirit. They don't have the true riches, man. Which is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
You got the Surat?
Yeah, kind of.
Y'all boys got something.
Alright, this is Sirach 29 and 11. It says, "Lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold."
See, wisdom, man.
Yeah.
Wisdom, Proverbs 3:15. Cannot to be compared to wisdom. See, above rubies, above gold, above silver. So, like, this is what we store our treasures up in heaven, man. This the true riches, man. You know, so the Lord can protect us, you know, deliver us from the hour of temptation, which is coming. The hour of temptation is coming. Better to make mandatory the mark of the beast, man. And when that be made mandatory, 3, then the coming of our Lord, big brother Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, we going home, man. You know? You got it.
That was it on that.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, 8 and 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom, that work of all things?
Yeah, you read it again?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, 8 and 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom, that work of all things?
So what's better than wisdom that work at all things? Because she is better than anything. What she say, if you desire wisdom, is bring it to her kingdom, man. What a paraphrase, man. It can relate more profit than gold, you know? Because this is what's going to deliver us from the evil times that are coming. This is what's going to keep us stable. Our wisdom, our faith. This the true riches, you know? This is what we should be laboring, man. And continue watching, man. You know? I got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Guess a lot.
This is 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Right, we can't see our spiritual bank account, but it's everlasting. It's better than this.
Yeah.
You know, we can't see the kingdom of heaven, but it's better than this life. Everything we see now is temporary. Everything in this life better be wiped away, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I got one out. Philippians 4:19. But by the Most High shall supply all your needs, according to His riches in the glory by Mashiach Yahweh Shah.
Yeah.
It said that the Lord gonna supply all your needs. That's why it say, pray not for the wants. You know, and people be praying for corner things, corner blessings. The Lord said, pray not for those things, because He know what you need.
Yep.
You know.
You get Matthew 6:33. Matthew up right there. Yeah,
That's it. That's it.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Right, see, those the spiritual things that the Lord gonna give you, man, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, which is to go by and to be delivered, man, out of this hell that's coming upon this place, man. That's the only how you're gonna be saved, man. All right, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shah, man, which is these scriptures. This your way out, man. That's why the title of the lesson, labor for spiritual riches, man. You know, not carnal riches, but spiritual riches, man.
This is James chapter 4, verse 1. It It says, from whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence even of your lust that war in your members? You lust and have not. You know, lust, one of those lusts being after money. It says, ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. You know, because hey, the scriptures say that that he's going to give us everything our hearts desire. You know, ask for the heathen for thine inheritance, and they'll be delivered unto you. But you know, with that, it comes with an understanding that certain prophecies have to come first. That's leading into this next verse. It says, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. And that word amiss means, you know, like not quite right. You know, you ask for riches, but it's so that you can consume it on your own lust. You know, but if you ask for you know, riches to benefit, you know, your the prophets, you know, really ask for riches to be content with, not to, you know, have buku money, cheat code money. No, and then on top of that, just look at Solomon. He prayed for wisdom,
Right.
so that he can govern his people. You know, that's what you should seek first, and then everything is going to be added unto you, like we just read.
And that's what you know, that's the true riches right there. King Solomon, you know, they said, look at the generation of old, man.
Right.
King Solomon, he didn't ask the Lord for money, for wealth. He said wisdom. And guess what? The money came with it.
That's right.
You see? All that came with it, man. You know?
I got another one. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right, the fear of the Lord is a treasure. It didn't say your money, your fame, your popularity, your wealth, your status going to be the stability of the times. What times? You know, the evil times that we are coming, man. It said wisdom and knowledge, man. They're going to keep you stable, man. You know? So that should let you know.
But yeah, there's a bunch of, you know, different people on the internet right now trying to, you know, get together groups and talking about what's going to keep them safe. They talk about, you know, cryptocurrency. They talk about, you know, foreign exchange, you know, into different currencies. Talking about nuclear bunkers, you know, arming up, stockpiling seeds and different foods. That's not the stability of these times, man. The stability of the times is going to be the wisdom, knowledge, and fear of the Lord.
I got a precept up. It's on Hebrews 13 and 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he hath said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee.
Never leave thee nor forsake thee, man. Just be content, man. You get Philippians 4 and 12. You have something about?
This is Philippians 4 and 12. I know both how to be abased,
This
and I
the
know,
Apostle Paul speaking. Go ahead.
and I know how to be abound. Every word and in all things.
It's like read 12 again.
This is Philippians 4 and 12. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to be abound. Every word and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need.
See, I know how to. I was in my lowest state. I know how to be in my lowest state. I know when I'm in my highest state, man. You know, we gotta understand Apostle Paul. He had the recognition, so to speak. He had money. But guess what? He said, Philippians 3:8, I count all things but lost to win him my shop, man. So I know how to be in a low position, I know how to be in a high position, man. Balance, man. You know? Read 13.
I can do all things through Hamashiach, which strengthens me.
That's it.
It's I got something. Proverbs 30 and 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal, and take the name of my power in vain.
That spirit came back out again, man. You see? And that's all the thing we ask for the Lord, to give us our daily bread, man. You know, we don't want to deny the Lord, you know.
Yeah, so you want to be in the balance.
Right.
You know, you want to be in the balance. That's why it's very important when you're dealing with money. There's a responsibility that comes with it,
Right.
and you have to handle it like the Lord says. As a faithful servant with Him, He look at how we handle money is how we handle His word. So certain brothers have certain situations where they're not able to have as much, and they have to deal with it. But the reason why you have that little amount is so the Lord can keep you close to Him. Because the more that you get, like it says here, I got one more. It's Psalms
I got one, man.
62 and 10.
This spirit, God.
Trust not in oppression, become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. So, you know, the whole thing is this money has a spirit attached to it. That's why, and I'll bring another one out, kind of going more in depth of what I'm saying a little later, but the money has a filthy spirit to it. Because this America is a consumer nation. So that very money that you get is really like literally to jump out your pocket and looking for ways to use you to spend it. It's not you spending the money, it's the money trying to use you to spend it when you get it. Because as soon as you get some money, now you can think of 100 things that you need that wasn't even on the goddamn list.
Right.
But when you was broke,
Yep.
when you didn't have nothing, you was just trying to figure out how to pay your light bill. You know, just like we in that season. You know, we in that season. What is tax season? A lot of Jake's finna get income tax, and they finna go out there and they finna blow it. Not thinking for one moment,
Yep.
maybe I need to put some of this money up. You know, maybe I need to be prepared
It's like rainy days.
for a rainy day.
Yeah.
You know, and pay my bills up or something like that. Jake don't think like that because the spirit of America is in Jake. You know, to live deliciously.
Because some Jay, they spend their money on J's, you know, spend the whole paycheck on bullshit.
And don't even pay their bills.
They forget to pay their bills. It's a responsibility.
Right.
We like, you know, man, you know, so Jake, lack responsibility, man. You know? But hey, it says, riches increase, sitting at your heart upon it, man. And real quick, back this point up, this is Sirach 11 and 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sun to make a poor man rich.
Right.
That's why back in Proverbs 23:4, labor not to be rich. Because we know the wisdom, the judgment of Yahweh Shemashai, it's an easy thing to make a home in the sky rich, man.
Yeah,
Just
really,
like that.
and really, though it say money is a defense, it's only a defense in this world. In the kingdom, money won't mean shit. Because really, what if you look at this system is a fiat currency. It's not real.
Monopoly.
And the masses of the people have no clue about resources and assets. They think, you see, most Jakes, they walk around with a stack of fiat money bigger than they can hold in one hand, and they don't know what the hell to do with it. You know, that's why you always hear the apostle about. You look at these NBA, these players, they get these $100 million contract, and 5 years later they broke sweeping up damn gym floor. Now they the janitor, you know, and that's on every level. Because really what teaches us how to handle riches is the scriptures. It teaches us how we are to deal with the money that we get in this world, man. You know?
You can read that Proverbs again.
Psalms?
You
mean Proverbs 30 and Psalms, Proverbs 30 and 8. Remove far from me.
No, I guess that song just
Trust not.
Yeah.
Psalm 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression. Become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Alright. This is Hebrews 13 and 5.
the spirit.
Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have.
Yep.
For ye have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. And you got it.
Yeah, hey, back on so I can let him talk too. But still abide in that label. What label? Label in his truth. Label in his vineyard.
Yeah.
Not trying to chase the bag and what's it? No man that wear and take himself with the fears of this life. We ain't trying to make it on this side. We ain't trying to drive the Lambos, the Bugatti, and with the woo, man.
That's why I say, lest I be full and deny thee in Proverbs 30:9, because like it says, it's harder for a rich man to make it into the kingdom of heaven than for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Because when you get those riches, you're gonna be looking for ways to spend those riches. And see, the more things that you have, the more luxuries that you have, the more time is occupied into maintaining those things.
Time is
As a
money.
matter of fact, it's one in Sirach. I'll see if I can find it.
Like they say, time is money. You know, look at Nick Cannon for example. You see, this is a prime example. Right
It's gonna be hard to forsake this world, man, and follow the Lord. You're gonna be consumed in your wealth,
Yeah,
man.
the Lord, you gonna put the Lord off day by day.
Yep.
You gonna stop doing the work. You gonna stop listening to the videos. You gonna try to go on vacations and shit.
The apostle said that they had a lot of celebrities came up to them over the years, but what happened? They kept going with their life.
Their careers.
They ain't with their career. They ain't stop and say, okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the Lord. They ain't do that. You know, they continuing in their wickedness, man. Why? Because the statue they had in this world, man, the fame and the money.
Yeah. But yeah, songs just forsake it. It came in the truth. Like fuck it. Hey, that's spirit right there, man.
That's right.
Yeah, I got one
I
too.
think I can know I had songs, man.
Well, I got two real quick. Just Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve the Most High and Mammon.
That's why I say, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Because it's one thing to have money, there's another thing to love money. You know, everything's in a balance. The defense, you know, is balanced out also with your responsibility. And then, you know, because like I say, you have money stored up for a rainy day, you never know when something might happen. But you just got Jake, they just like money hungry, just down, like do whatever to get it, you know, has absolutely no conscience, you know, so they become a servant to money.
Right.
You know?
And they saying, in order to make money, you gotta spend money. So they live that life.
Yeah, live that life.
Like, what's those games like Tycoon?
Tycoon?
Yeah, you ever play those games where it's basically like a computer game, and it's where you sit there, spend a bunch of money to make your money increase.
Yeah.
But that's basically what they do, and your time gets consumed just by doing that.
Just like they just come out. It show you how Esau a hypocrite, because now you got legal sports betting.
Legal.
You know, yeah, it's basically legal.
DraftKings.
Yeah, you got casinos now. It's called Sportsbook, and then you got FanDuel, so you can bet on these games. You know, so what's to stop a referee from going on FanDuel? You know, other than y'all saying, "Oh, he can't do that." Well, you can go under another alias. You know, it's right. You know, so that's going into the love of money is the root of all evil. You know, Jake don't have integrity in this nation, man. You know, because the kings of the nation don't have integrity.
That's right.
You know.
Matthew 6:19-21. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Right. So our treasures in the heavens, our spiritual bank accounts, man. We labor for spiritual riches, man. We labor for our crowns, man. That vineyard, that penny, man. Everlasting life.
That's right.
You know, we store everything up in heaven, man.
Yeah.
Not on this earth, man. 'Cause everything is corrupt here, man. People try to win the Grammys and shit. They what is that? They strive to obtain a corruptible crown, but us an incorruptible, man. You know.
And pretty soon, like to have access to worldly riches, you're gonna have to take the RFID chip anyway, which is the mark of the beast.
Yeah, but that's where all that money gonna turn to. You know, cause like the brother was saying, that fiat currency, that money ain't really nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it was just printed out the blue. You know, so you got all that money, you got all the millions of dollars, you have to transfer that to the chip, man.
Because honestly, there's people out there in situations that don't need money at all. Like the people out there with true riches are farmers. They got cattle, they got wells,
Land.
they got solar, they got solar energy. You know, but that's what Esau, he don't want you having that in his kingdom, because that's true riches. That's true self-sufficiency. See, in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be self-sufficient, and we'll trade things, you know, but so far as gold and, you know, that's really not the real money, you know. Well, gold is, but I mean like the paper money, yeah, you know. But even so, the gold itself is not really the real money. It's really the resources is the real money. But gold is malleable. It's, you know, yeah, it's tangible. You can't.
Gold still has purpose.
Gold still has purpose outside of you just saying, "Oh, I give you this for that." With that, gold can be used for innumerable things. Health, you know, energy, you know.
And that's why the kingdom of heaven ain't money gonna be the least of our problems.
Right.
Money gonna make itself in the kingdom, man. On this side, this lets you know we still slaves. Our people talking about chasing the bag, man.
The wisdom really make the money.
Exactly, man.
That's right.
Alright, go ahead. I think y'all got one too.
Okay. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain." And that labor, what is it? We're going to get rewarded, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Ultimate reward.
The ultimate reward, man. So we're doing all this to actually store those treasures up so we get that, you know, get that real money, that real bank.
Because when you labor for money to attain resources so that you can do what? Live. So you're trying to make sure you keep food and sustenance, you know, so you can live, you and your family.
Right.
But why would you need that if you got immortality? You see, that shows you how money gonna be obsolete, because we gonna have immortality. We gonna know way more intellectually how to survive than just this system is based off of, basically, you know, for lack of better words. Like we're gonna be on a whole nother level, man. You know? Which even here, it could be better. It could be way better. But this devil is, because that scripture talking about, "Oh, death, where is thy sting?"
Yep.
This devil, Esau Edom, he's the man of sin and destruction. So he's not trying to show you and not trying to lead you into life more abundantly. He's taking you away from that.
Ooh, prime example. You saying that just made me think of this, but Biden, his administration just passed laws that come in the name of, you know, they're putting pipeline workers off of work and farmers out of work, you know, in the name of, you know, saving the world, you know, pollution, like less pollution emissions, but really they're starving Americans out.
I got.
That lets you know America at the end, man.
Yeah.
They giving away free money and they cutting down jobs. So that should let you know, just hey, repent and come back to the Lord, man. The Lord gonna provide everything you want, you need, man.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah, I got one. This Acts 8:20. But Peter said unto him, "Thy money perish with thee."
Yeah, this going in how this man was trying to buy the Holy Spirit, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Because thou hast thought that the gift of the Most High may be purchased with money.
You can't buy the gift with you can't buy the most.
Spirit.
Yeah, you can't buy the spirit with money. You know.
Not with physical money.
Now physical,
That's why I say it's because the scriptures also speak about buy the truth, sell it not.
buy the truth, sell it not.
Yeah, with how you buy it. You buy it with your time.
Time is money. That's why we laboring, man. Let's continue laboring.
I give a prime example, like another example. You can go to the store and buy matches and wood and stuff to start a fire with, or you can have the wisdom to go out in the woods and start your own fire. You don't need money for that. It's men that, and they teach Boy Scouts that, you know. But here's the thing: who do you mostly see in Boy Scouts? Edomites, Esau. You see, but he don't want Jake learning those self-sufficient things. You know, just like it's a way. It's like, cause I always think it's like, well, how can I make my own lights? How can I set up? It's obviously it's a way. It's a knowledgeable. Cause if they're doing it. But see, it's all about capitalizing. It's all about making you a prey. You know? Let's say, taking from the poor.
Yeah, because it's like you know, the saying in the word, it's many ways to skin a cat, man.
Yep.
You know? Because you got to remember going back in the ancient days, what they were using.
Mm-hmm.
You know? How they survive, how they made lights. That's right. You know,
It's
kept
off the
things
land.
stored up in the ancient days. Same remedy. It just this society, like the brother was speaking on earlier, this society it's like a microwave society though. Everything is fast.
Yeah, you paying for convenience.
Yeah.
And it's an illusion of convenience because it's not convenience because you're just spinning your wheels in debt.
Right.
Even into the entertainment, like paying for Netflix. Because we're doing, you know, we've cut off entertainment as a camp right now. And, you know, what I've noticed is, like, when I get bored, I'll start, you know, tapping my pen to make a beat instead of listening to music.
Yeah.
You know, people...
Make your own music.
Yeah, people will naturally, you know, whenever you get bored, you'll naturally start making funny jokes instead of watching comedy all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We've been going into buying, you know, wisdom. This is Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Yeah. You gotta put that work in. You know, time is everything, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
TV snakes,
and your
pork chop
labor.
pastors, you know, the pork chop pastors, you know, Baptists. They ain't
Christians.
Yeah, the Christians. They ain't telling you the real riches, the true understanding of the Bible, man. You know, they ain't really going to prophecy, man. They ain't telling you that the Lord, his true name, which is Yahweh Shai. They ain't breaking down his skin complexion. What they say, it don't matter. You know, but they couldn't spend money. They getting baptized and shit. But the true baptism is this word, man.
The washing of the word.
You know.
And your labor for that which satisfieth not.
Right, your labor satisfied not, man. Cause you still feel lost. You feel like, man.
Still got a question.
You still got a question, man.
Yeah.
I can't get past my paycheck this week, man. Damn. Why you keep paying the collection plate 5 times a month?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, and these so-called Christians, they be going church to church, trying to find a new home. They call it trying to find a new home and a new home. Come on, man.
It says, hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let
what
your
is
soul
good?
delight
This
in
word.
supple fatness.
That's why I call food for thought. All right, because you eat it with your mind, man. That's why I said write a plan upon the table. He did this
That's Habakkuk.
huh?
That's in Habakkuk.
Habakkuk, yeah. He's just running with it, man. Go ahead.
Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear it, and your soul shall live.
Man.
And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
Yeah, that's right, man. See, you should live, man. Wait, that's why they say the spirit quickening me and make alive, man. So this word was making us live, man. You gotta remember the breath of life. He entered into the nostrils, which is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And here it is, America is the valley of the shadow of death, man. You know? You gotta go out.
I got one.
Go ahead, then.
I got one too.
Go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
This Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 and 2.
Go on.
If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh.
I go right back to the title of the lesson. Labor for spiritual riches, man. All right? Because that's what we're doing. We're storing our treasures up in heaven, man. We want the kingdom of heaven. And everything that be added unto it. All right? Because, hey, we're going to join early. We have a shot, Lord willing. We're part of that number, man. You know? That's why we labor. All right? And the Lord willing, our labor not in vain.
Verse 2. Verse 2. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. That's plain right there.
Go ahead, Doc. You said, what?
Verse 2. Set your affection on things above.
Right. You have a spiritual mind, man. Things that you desire. Like I said, He's going to give our heart desire. So we set our things above in the kingdom of heaven. You know? Go ahead.
Not on things on the earth.
Yeah, not the things on earth, because everything is on earth is what? Temporary. It's temporal. These things, hey, your car can break down at any time. You can drop your phone, break it. You can lose your money soon you get it. All this is vain, man. This is nothing. So everything that we do, we say for what? The kingdom of heaven, man. You gotta go out.
I'm gonna read
Then
verse
you
1.
got then talk about you got it.
I'm gonna read verse 1 and I'm gonna jump to 5 and 6.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 31 and 1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the curse thereof driveth away sleep.
Wait, I don't get tired. Trying to get rich. Hey, you gonna drive yourself crazy, man.
Jay gonna work a double shift. You know what I'm saying? And then wonder why, you know what I'm saying, he fall asleep driving to the house.
Behind the wheel.
You know, behind the wheel, you done work 2 12-hour shifts.
Can't do that.
You know? You ain't get no sleep just because he trying to chase that bag, man. And he trying to chase the bag for wickedness, man.
All right.
You know, not the things that he need, but the things that he want. Go ahead.
And he that loveth gold shall not be justified, but he that followeth
Hey,
corruption.
start up. Just keep going straight through.
Watching cure, this is verse Sirach 31 and 2. Watching cure will not let a man slumber, as a sore disease breaketh sleep. The rich have great labor in gathering riches together.
Now you go into that, it's a twofold account, because we're gathering the riches of heaven together, and it says what? With great labor, you know, has the Lord kept the fruit of his vine, roughly paraphrasing Second Ezra. So even going in the great millstone, we're gathering the riches of the kingdom of heaven. And on the opposite end, it's always an opposite of righteousness. You got men gathering riches, all right, for this kingdom. And that's exactly what you see going on in America. Jake storing up, you know, grocery stores and all these different businesses are being wiped out, or they goods, you know. But at the end of the day, what's the true riches? All right, gathering together the sheep, the elect, the kingdom of heaven.
Yep. What did Revelation 2? Is I know thy works, thy tribulation, thy poverty, but what? They are rich.
Yeah.
What we rich in? We rich in what? The spirit, man.
Which is wisdom.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta know out.
And when he resteth, he is filled with the delicates.
Yep.
And the poor labor in his poor estate, but when he leaveth off, he is still needy.
Right. And that's the meek and the lowly, the poor. That's who the kingdom of heaven is. Because we're gonna get salvation through what? Affliction.
Yeah.
Through us calling on the Lord, you know, and being in the low states, being in these financial low, you know, states. Just because you have a low amount of money doesn't mean that you can't still live efficiently. You know, the Lord He gonna give you enough for you to be stable, so that you can stay focused on Him. So that's why the scriptures say the poor laboreth in his poor state, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. Versus you hitting a lotto for $730 million. Now you done got that living in you, you know. Now you proud, you know, this money that corrupted your thought process.
Yep. Hey, you get so I tell
What I'm saying, that's why I go back to being content. You know, being satisfied with your daily bread, what the Lord have blessed you with, man.
Go ahead. So keep on this morning.
And he that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof.
Mm-hmm.
But gold have been the ruin of many.
Money. For the love of money.
That's real real money. Yeah.
I say shackles.
Mm-hmm.
And their destruction was present.
Yep.
It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith.
It says it's a stumbling block to those that who.
It's sacrifice
Unto
unto
them.
it.
Right, and going right back to Matthew, what shall a man gain in the world to lose his own soul? What shall profit a man, man? You know,
The
that's what they do.
sacrifice going into taking a loss.
Uh-huh.
You know?
That's what happened. These entertainers, these rappers, these singers,
They sold out.
they sell their soul. You know?
And that's why Luke 6:24 it said, "Woe to you that are rich, for you have received your consolation." Man.
That's right.
You know, and you got them.
It's more.
It's more on that. Okay, it's like
It's one more.
It says, blessed is the rich that is found without blemish.
Blessed is the rich that is found without blemish. That's the elect, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay? That's the elect, man. That's talking about the rich in wisdom and the spirit.
Yeah.
Because every brother in this truth ain't just poor. Some brothers are in that, you know, in that range where they
well off.
yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say no brother in this truth is well off, but they faring well.
Right.
I would say more faring well. You know, I don't believe no brother in this thing, no $100 million, you know, billion, and that's still small money, you know. But I don't even believe it. It may be. I'm just speaking as a man. It may be some 6-figure brothers in this truth. I know that for sure. But that's not a lot of money, you know. That's money that's sufficient enough for you to live a decent life. But you still gotta work. You still gotta maintain, you know, those things.
Right.
But the Lord's only gonna give that amount of money to a man who is still gonna be able to handle it.
your lot.
You know, your lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
$100,000 for one man may be
too much.
like, or you know, destroy him. So it's you gotta understand wherever you at, whatever the Lord's giving you, that's what you gotta be able to handle. That's what you gotta be able to work with.
If they gonna put more in than you can bear, that's
You
going
gonna put more in
to that too.
Yep.
It's a lot. He's
Yeah.
on that car.
And that's how you know, and you finna finish it yet. It's how you know it's talking about the elect. Read it again and read all the way through.
This is Sirach 31:8. Blessed is the rich that is found without blemish, and have not gone after gold.
Now how you be rich and not go out the gold. You see?
This word, man.
It's right.
Yeah, this word. It said without gold.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because wisdom and knowledge shall be the best of our time. Because you can't buy your way to the kingdom of heaven with silver and gold, or cattle, or the fiat currency money. You can't. But you can buy your way to heaven by what? This knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding. You know?
And labor for spiritual riches.
That's right.
Come get yours and get that.
We'll
This is Revelation 3:17. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increased with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked.
Hey, that's true. You know what Bow Wow said? He'd been all around the world, and still, T.I. said the same thing. Cause they still miserable.
Yep.
You know, they still catch hell because they get the saying in the world: more money, more problems.
Yeah. You can have all that money and be dumb as a bag of mulch.
Yep.
You know, and you see plenty of jakes that have lots of money, but they dumb as hell.
Hey, Esau too.
Oh yeah,
They
Esau.
the main one.
He number one. That's why Jake done with money.
Yeah, they the main one.
They have a saying, they got more money than sense. Like, talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in this society, money buy your way around. You know why I say money is the root of all evil? Because with money in America, you can get anything.
Shit, you
Money,
can buy your
money make the
degree.
world go around.
Oh yeah. Esau was doing that.
Yeah,
It was
buy.
You can buy your way out of jail. You can buy your way out of anything. Why? Money make America go around. We can't say money make the world go around. Money make America go around, man. You know?
And then verse 18, it says, I counsel thee.
Now we there for the top again.
Okay, Revelation 3:17. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increased with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked.
It's Jake. Jake is in the same hell. Jake under the same curses as we are.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Hey, look, for LeBron, he got all that money, they still paying what? Nigga on his fence. You know what I'm saying? And he think he the king.
But don't realize who yet this day in our captivity. That the so-called white man is still our enemy. That you're still a slave. You got a birth certificate. You pay taxes.
Exactly.
You know.
$1 million slave.
Bill Cosby.
Yep.
You know, Michael Jackson. You look at all these celebrities, man, these actors, man.
Yep.
But guess what? They still miserable. Still poor. Still got to go through Deuteronomy 28 chapter. 15 on down.
Yep.
Hey, it ain't escaped you because you got it. Because you sold out to get it. It still tap you on the shoulders. I see Deuteronomy around the corner like Pac said. You hear me? And it's there. You got it out.
It says, I counsel thee to buy me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see.
That's the spirit, man. Read that one more time, Mark, because that's going to receiving the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is the true riches.
Yeah, spiritual gold and spiritual rape. Yeah,
That's right, go ahead.
I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire.
Right, see, because that's the elect. Like the brother talking about, that's the elect. The ones that going to be tried in the fire, mean what? The temptation. All right, that's why I said, my son, that come to serve me, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because you're going to be tried. Why? Because the Lord trying to purify us, man. Because we being made perfect through the spirit and the knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be rich in white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed.
Yep.
And that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
See, the shame like they ain't want to appear.
Without blemish.
Exactly.
Because nakedness, it symbolizes shame.
Exactly,
You know, like whenever, you go off, you're ashamed of yourself. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It says, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. You know? Because when we were in the world, we didn't know where the hell we were at.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, we were chasing the bag. But hey, once we got this word and the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai came on us, we start to see through all the bullshit.
That's why I say he called us out of darkness, because you can't see in the dark until it's what marvelous light, and not what we see.
So we start chasing after righteousness, man.
That's right. You know? We want that spiritual bag, man.
You had something about it?
I did, bro.
Go ahead. We get yours and we'll close out on
All right,
unless you
this
got
is what
something.
you
I
had
got
from,
two.
This Sirach 10:31, it says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 30. It says, the poor man is honored for his skill, and the rich man is honored for his riches.
Yeah.
He that
Where it
is,
said, when a rich man speaketh, they stole it to the cloud.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
it says, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches?
How much more riches, man? Like brother had brought out, but we didn't get it. You know, a little that a little man had, better than you got it.
Or no, it's not that one. But it goes into the same thing. It's Matthew 25 and 23. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant, that thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
The talents.
Hey, can you get Luke 12 and 16? We was Luke 12 and 16, let me make sure.
The rich man brought forth plentiful. It's a parable. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful.
That ain't it, but it sounds like it's going into something similar. Somewhere in there.
I can bring this one out.
Go ahead, Kalabi, bro.
Yeah, I'll let y'all know finish it.
Yeah. It says, we'll start over this. Sirach 10 and 31, it says, he that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty?
Exactly, man. There's really a balance right there.
Yeah.
If you honor in poverty, you're gonna be honoring riches, right? If you be faithful in the little things, you're gonna be faithful in the big things.
And that's the one I'm looking for.
You know?
It's in Luke where it
Yeah,
say,
cause like they moved on, Space Jam, with Charles Barkley, when he lost his talent, they were talking bad about him. You know what I'm saying? They were disrespecting him. Like, you ain't Charles Barkley, man. Because he came from that higher state to that lower state. Instead of coming from that lower state to the higher state, as the scripture speaks about, man.
Yeah, 16 and 10.
come.
This is Luke 16 and 10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
If therefore ye have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches?
Right.
True riches.
Right. And like this money that we're dealing with, this is unrighteous, this is blood money. You know? The whole reason that the Lord told the disciples, give Caesar's what Caesar's, because that's his blood money. Give him that shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about that. You know?
Right.
They were trying to catch him up and
Right.
should we, which he really was telling them wicked ass scribes and Pharisees. They were trying to catch him up in the whole, like he was gonna say, you don't gotta pay a Caesar,
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be faithful when you're dealing with this money. You have to be honest with it, You can't look at it like, oh, it's this, this Esau shit,
Yeah.
It's still the Lord judging it the whole way, That don't mean you don't take advantage of, like I say,
Use the word.
you know what I'm saying? Be no simp, like just, oh, I found some money, I'm finna go turn it into the. Nah,
Nope.
nah. That's the bullshit Esau be on. Nah, I found some money, I'm finna put this in my pocket.
That was me.
Yeah, that's for me.
Hey, Jake did that too, man. Jake had found a bag of money and he turned it in, man.
Yeah.
They gave him a portion of it, but like he found it.
All,
Yeah, he could have had it all.
Oh,
man.
left that for me.
Yeah, and then he was homeless, I think. He was like, yeah.
It's a balance. It's a balance, too. Like, because we say things, but it's still a balance. If you find a big ass bag of money, and you know they're gonna be looking for that shit, and you try to spend it, you know what I'm saying? But like, you just walking, or you see $100 bill. Hey, anybody got $100?
Everybody gonna claim it.
Everybody gonna claim it.
Everybody gonna claim it,
Yeah, we ain't saying you found money in some guy wallet.
Yeah.
Hey, the right thing is turn it in.
Just turn it in.
Yeah, that's his money.
Yeah.
Have integrity, man.
Yeah, integrity.
Ain't no way.
Yeah,
You talking about
integrity.
loose dollars, man. You gotta tell us about you had too. Oh, you had some.
Your credit card, you buying, people be dropping their credit cards or whatever, and you at the store.
Yeah,
put the credit
that's
card
money,
on.
but you don't go swipe that credit card.
Right. You just gonna turn it back
Yeah.
into the store or something, or sit it,
Yeah, some Jake go inside the whole wallet. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got me some. I'm need debit card.
And that's the whole
in the
thing.
wallet.
You have to use this truth is about these scriptures are manuals and guides, but there's still a time you have to use discernment. You know, like okay, I credit card money, so you saying no, no, you know,
Jake,
you know, because Jake do lose wallets and all that. You know, I lost my wallet one time, and I was just happy to get it back, even though I had $40 in there, and the $40 was gone. But I was like, well, I got my wallet. I had more than $40 worth of cards and stuff I was gonna have to replace and all that shit. You know, so hey, it is what it is.
you got it.
This is a quick. This is a
We
quick one.
got one in.
This is a quick one. I'm not sure if we brought it out yet or not, but it's Proverbs 16:8. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right.
Yeah, it's something similar to Psalms, what's that, 37?
16.
Yeah, little that a righteous man had better than much riches, man.
Yep.
Marvel not the works of sin, envy not the oppressor. You know, don't envy these celebrities that got money, they brag with their money, black youngsters and
So
shit.
they unrighteous.
You know, look what they did to get the money.
They ain't using that money. They ain't using that money to
For you?
for the sake of the elect, for the sake of the ministry, to bring out the truth. You know.
They ain't giving back, you
You
know?
know.
Yeah.
You have some of them celebrities, they be philanthropists and they be donating to certain causes, but it be their own personal shit.
Be
You
the
know?
whole shit.
It's because they can do that, and then they doing that because they want to look good for men, and then they can file it on their taxes.
Right, it's a
or
tax. It's a
things,
tax
you know.
write-off.
It's filthy lucre's sake, man. At the end of the day.
And plus, Esau don't want you sharing the money. When you sell out.
Oh, no.
That's between you and him. That's your buddy. Don't share with your family. Don't give it nobody.
Hey,
It's selfish.
That's why celebrities they don't really give back. Man. They don't do shit like that.
can't.
Man. They can't.
They can't because they did
can't.
Boosie like that. On Corner thing, they did Boosie like that, man. Boosie did a turkey drive in New Orleans. And he did that turkey drive. They locked his ass up, man.
Shit, Zach Randolph, fam.
Oh yeah, he sure did.
Pay
They
everybody
hit him with
light
the
bill.
drug charge.
Shit.
Cause Zach Randolph paid everybody light bill in Memphis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And when
moved
he
his
did
ass to
that,
Sacramento.
they brought him some drug charges upon him.
Yeah.
Right after that.
Shit like that, man. To let you know, hey, fuck
You
this.
saw push that being selfish.
Yup.
I
That's what
gave
y'all
you
do.
this, not them.
Let on self.
Before they lost the power bullshit.
Yeah, that's the nature of Esau.
Yeah, that's nature Esau. You got to talk
They
about.
always say the borrower is leaning to the poor.
We'll say let the rich be rich and the poor be poor, because that's what he trying to make the society. He want to take out the middle class, man.
And he doing it.
Yeah.
But Matthew 5:3 said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs the kingdom of heaven." So it's a blessing, you know.
That's right.
You gotta talk about.
Oh yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 40 and 25. It says, "Gold and silver make the foot stand short, but counsel is esteemed above them both. Riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of the Lord is above them both."
Right. Cause what they saying? What's that? So like 10, whether he be rich or poor, they glory is the fear of the Lord, man. At the end of the day,
Yeah, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
that's treasure.
That's right.
That's the real
You
truth.
know? That's real money.
Right.
There is no want in the fear of the Lord.
Why? Because he said he gonna provide for you. All your needs is he gonna give unto you.
Hey, like the try Levi, loyal, join unto me, man.
Yeah.
You see?
That's right.
Hey, Lord gonna provide. You gotta talk about like it.
You will, bro. And it needed not to seek help.
Hey, why say cast thy burden upon me? Because you got to remember, the Lord's our shield. He our buckler. He our protector. He our provider, man. You know, so what we need, we call upon the Lord for, man. You know, but though you can't pray for corner things. You pray for spiritual things, man. Because everything else, like the scripture say, gonna be added unto you, man. All right, you got to talk about.
The fear of the Lord is a fruitful garden and covereth him above all.
Man.
So when you're faithful to the Lord, he'll increase your fruits. You'll start seeing things work out for you financially. He might give you a better job or a better car, or, you know, certain things that give you a little cushion.
Right.
But you got to be faithful to him in every aspect of this truth. You know, doing the work. You know, that's a given. You got to do the work, feeding the sheep. You know.
Say, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven.
All these things be added to.
Yeah.
Sitting at your heart, riches increase. Sitting at your heart, economy. Well, our people think gains is godliness, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Also, brother, get 1 Timothy. Just had it. Let's see. I think it's 6, starting at 7. That's the last one I had. And y'all gonna see.
So we brought nothing into this world.
Yeah.
Alright, come. This is 1 Timothy 6 and
Start
7.
Start over 1. 6. You start at 6.
Come on. This is 1 Timothy 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Godliness with contentment is great gain, which is what we've been going into. You got to be content with what you got already. You know, if you don't appreciate the things that you got, you know, the Lord ain't gonna bless you with nothing else because, like, man, look at what I've given you. You're not even thanking me for that. You're not even keeping up what I've given you.
Right.
Why would I give you more? You know?
You still gonna be ungrateful.
Right.
It's just like E.
Yeah.
He got the whole world in his hands.
He got everything. Perfect example.
What they say, he's still unsatisfied.
Right,
Man.
But still got
Yep.
He's still after his brother. He's still on JK's. You know?
Yep.
He's still swinging the sword. Like, damn, he said the prophecy was for you to get the fatness of the earth through the sword. Now you got the fatness of the earth. I was looking at goddamn Russia.
Still in here.
When you look at Edomites, they got the fucking earth.
They got it.
Russia is like a fucking you look at Russia, it spans from Europe all the way to Asia. And then you look at America, not just North America, you know, you got South, Central, Canada. Like, this shit was all, Esau conquered all of this.
That's right.
He got the fatness of the earth, but he still want the middle. He want everything. He want the Middle East. He want the little lands, the big lands, the islands.
Yep.
He unsatisfied, man.
Yeah, unsatisfied.
He like a spoiled child, man.
Yeah.
But look what he doing with the riches and the lands that he has obtained.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know, you destroying the land, you blowing shit up,
Yeah. Yep.
fucking the ocean up, plastic,
Plastic,
oil,
pollution.
a
Yep.
$1 billion oil rig just blow up that oil all in the ocean.
Yeah, man.
Wicked.
Yeah. Hey, you read that again? Cause basically, like, that's us. You know, Jake. You know, like, for example, like your woman, you give her something small, she don't appreciate it. She don't appreciate it. You like, damn, what if I give you something big? You probably ain't gonna like that.
Yeah.
Once they get the wood, give the wood is still not enough, so to speak. Go ahead.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Nothing out.
That's the mindset. You got
I was just gonna say, you got what's that? The Egyptians that was burying they
Oh yeah, bury me in my gold. Hey, it's a song. Bury me in gold.
Yeah, that Big Ross. No, I was thinking about Rick Ross and Drake when that dad put my money in the grave.
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
take it with you, man.
Right. That's-
We just gonna have Esau dig the money out for us, man.
Right.
You know, niggas be doing this shit. Niggas in the hood, remember, I got the hookup. Nigga came in, came in the free room, put the big wad of money on niggas like, nigga. Then other nigga came in and shit. Put up the gun. I'm just checking.
Hey, but when shit was getting going south down there in Venezuela,
Venezuela,
they started digging up the graves and taking the jewelry that they did bury them with.
I saw that too.
I remember that.
Yeah, Jake, they so dumb. You know, a lot of them dope boys, you know, they watch movies and shit. They see how the kingpins will put their money in the ground, not knowing it's a certain way you gotta put that fucking money in the ground or it's gonna rot, you dumbass.
Right.
You got Jakes that then put millions of dollars in the ground and that shit just rot. Because you gotta have it in there a certain way. You know, you can't just put that shit in there then you better come back to it. Nah, that shit gonna be the ground.
Yeah.
It's gonna be what's made out of
That's
it.
what we making out of.
Yeah, they think they're gonna come back and nice the next life rich or something, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, it's up to the Lord, man. He just say it's easy for the Lord. It's an easy thing for the Lord to make a poor man rich, man.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, there's another point too I want to make quick where it say, for we brought nothing in this world, we would take nothing with us. One thing Yahweh Shah was telling the disciples when they went, you know, when they went out, don't take nothing.
Oh yeah.
Don't take nothing with them. You know, because they was going to get the king. They were going really to bring the kingdom of heaven. You know, to feed the sheep and win souls, convert. You know.
So whoever accepts you, you know, like help out around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they. What's that saying in the world where it's like, I had nothing but the clothes on my back and a prayer or something like that? That's basically what he's sending out with.
Hey, this what we gonna have a Jacob True, man.
Yep, that's it.
You know, what you gonna do? Take the chip?
Right.
Right. You know. Right.
That's why in the day of our trials and tribulations, we gonna have a lot of gains. You know, because we gonna be content with nothing.
Right.
But this wisdom, like we gonna like I said, the just shall live by faith.
This what gonna keep us, cause this the true riches, man. Wisdom make a man face to shine.
You know, it's gonna be like when the apostles were beaten for preaching the name of Yahweh Shemashai, and they went off like rejoicing.
Yeah.
And like, hey, yeah. That's how it's gonna be whenever, you know, we get cast out of the cities because we don't have the chip. We're gonna be like, this is that day, man.
This is the day we look forward to. Luke 21:28. When these things come to pass, then lift up your heads. You know, with this one draw now. You know, we gonna be rejoicing. My servants shall rejoice. But you should be vexed. You know? Is some more correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Read to verse 11.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 8. And having good and raiment, let us having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare.
The trap, a stumbling block. Go ahead.
And unto many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition.
Hey, it's going the seed by the wayside, the thorns, the cares of this life, man. You know, you got that.
For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted, and after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of Yahweh Shemashai, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness.
Yep. And those things have nothing to do with money.
Flee. He said flee, man.
Yep.
You know, that's right. You focus on this Proverbs 22:1. A good name is better to be chosen than great riches, and long favor rather than silver and gold.
Good name going to reputation.
Yep.
It's more than just the actual name, because the name carries a reputation. You know, it's something in the world called a good paymaster. You know, your name has a critic. That's why when you go to buy something, first thing they ask you, what's your name?
Yeah. Look
you know,
you up.
They look you up. You know?
Yeah, because you said some more?
No, you got it.
You just said a good name endure forever. You know? So with that being said, this the elect. Is the reputation, or is it precious is the death of his saints? Precious is the death of his saints. You know? The word precious going to reputation basically.
Yeah. And we making our name, you know, by doing this work. Like I say, building up the spiritual bank account, committing to the treasures of heaven. You know? So the good name that the Lord is looking for is, are we going to hold fast and stay faithful to his word? You know, they would say the names were written in the Lamb's book of life.
Yep.
You know, because your credit, like, oh yeah, he's out every weekend doing the work, faithful, you know.
Alright, so with that, I hope you brothers are edified. Once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to our elders and peace and blessings to the hope elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Ball.
Ball.
And Kwame Yasharala, man.
Kwame Yasharala.